The Society
Langdale
Commons.
Pike told us you might be able to help us.
And how is Langdale these days? Has he lost his job? Or perhaps you're here to tell me that he's succumbing to some rare disease.
What the fuck, dude?
This guy is great.
Very pink of health. Oh, I'm sure you have no idea how that makes me feel.
What a charmer.
Mr. Shoemaker, the reason we're here is to ask about General Farnsworth Armstead and the circumstances of his marriage to Mary Fitch.
I don't think he likes that other
Have you any
guy.
recollections that might help us?
I don't think so.
Miss Mary
Again,
Fitch.
we're very good at
As
this.
I remember it, Lord Fitch was in a dither to marry off his daughter. Auction off might be more appropriate, actually.
And Armstead was the highest bidder?
Suffice it to say that despite a reputation as a
Randy dandy.
Excuse me?
aspects were brilliant, seemed to be enough of a recommendation for Lord Fitch.
Those are fucking fighting words right there.
Very much against the match and did everything he could to break it up. Soon after the engagement was announced, Armstead went on a tour of duty in France, where he had an affair with a young French girl. She
Oh.
became pregnant with his child. Positively scandalous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mike, what's a Randy Dandy?
Yeah, I need to know.
It's a Randy dandy notebook, like from the reference earlier.
I'm pretty sure that notebook is not
Oh,
the one we want. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure we want the other one.
The Randy Dandy notebook is like the hustler you found in the woods. That's your Randy Dandy notebook.
The swimsuit edition.
Yeah.
Swimsuit edition notebook.
Is that like a real thing?
What?
Is that a thing that's ever happened in reality, or is that
Finding
a joke?
hustler behind the woods? No.
Yes.
Never in my
Okay.
reality.
You would think there was an epidemic.
No, that I've that's a thing.
It's
Is it?
insane.
Is
It's so
it?
weird.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing I ever got to that was like Turkey said, like my dad had a Sports Illustrated thing, and like when the swimsuit edition came, it was like, I'm gonna sneak a look at this.
Well, no, it was always in my
Or like
experience. It was
underwear
always
catalogs.
like the kids, you know, find them and then steal them and then go out to the woods
Oh, okay.
and then get scared and drop them and run. Like at the first you know sound or something.
That's more plausible than a lot of these accents. So. Also, Jill, don't limit yourself. You can be a randy dandy spinster.
I admit I strongly disliked Armstead. He was a cad who made my sister's life miserable.
This guy isn't
I
even
argued
trying.
with my father against the marriage, but to no avail.
But what was your sister's opinion at the time?
Well, unfortunately, Mary was not the attractive sort who had scores of suitors.
Yeah, you're a
Father was
fucking
afraid
prince.
She'd be left a spinster. The engagement was arranged just before Armstead went to France. During the year he was gone, I had him watched and discovered he was in the thick of some scandal involving a young French girl.
And you told your father?
He wouldn't listen. I even went so far as to give the story to the newspapers. But my father got wind of it and used his influence to prevent its publication. I would have done anything to keep my sister away from that man.
Including murder?
Why, that's preposterous. Well, surely
You
don't
just
think-
said anything, dog.
I was scheduled to meet with Armstead today. But you see, my wife took it.
Look, he'd do
I spent
anything
the
for
whole
love,
morning attending to her here.
but he won't do that.
Damn it.
I don't get it.
Okay, so I looked it up, and a randy dandy is the same thing as a horny corny.
Hmm.
Thanks for
So
clearing that up.
yeah.
What about a
that
Loney
right.
Coney?
Don't look that up, by the way.
Stop
saw
whatever the fuck you just said. 2016.
Lord Fitch around 10 o'clock. So I guess that gets Fitch out of the way, right?
Ooh, Fitch.
Perfect.
Get out the way of the fucking case. Get out
Get
the
it.
case.
Get it. Got it. Done. Perf.
Oh no.
Whatever. Alright, then yes, that lines up.
It was a serious question because British people make bullshit up all the time, Mike.
Yeah, it's the only culture where that happens.
Randy Dandy could have easily been like a Ferris wheel or some shit.
So apparently Bill Corbett is in this game, and that's bizarre and amazing.
Oh my god.
Can we go talk to
Yeah.
him?
I just saw Mike say that in the chat too, and then I went and looked it up because I was like, is he joking? Or did we see someone that looked like Bill Corbett? No, Bill Corbett.
Who does he play?
Philip Travis?
We know who we're going to see.
That person doesn't
Aw.
exist yet.
Oh.
Let's
Dr.
go talk.
Percy Trevelyan. That's
Let's
my
go talk-
Dragon Age characters.
Let's go talk to Porky. Ugh, intoxicated patron. How rude.
Bloody shame it was about General Armistead.
Oh my god.
You're really grieved to see him pass on.
Sure, I had me money on him. I should have trusted me
He
instincts and
absolutely
gone with
is
one of the
straight out of
Russians.
Twin Peaks.
Captain Jurgens doesn't seem to
Except
have
he
had
has
much
that
of a
accent.
following, even at 25 to 1.
Nah, that's just Booth Lacey and his cronies, and that's really a sentimental bet. You see, Jurgens is Lacey's uncle.
Okay. Jurgens. Why does Jurgens sound familiar?
It's
That's-
one of the
that's-
people.
Oh, right.
Or Tatinos, or whatever it's called.
Yes, the Totinos.
This makes me want to get back into playing Fallen London.
Okay. I mean, should we go talk to... Who's the last person that's, like, still... Who's, like, the oldest person?
Don't.
Alright, yeah, no, Mike is pretty spot on. Oscar Wilde is a Randy Dandy. There you go.
Oh, okay. Alright. Robert Jurgens, I guess? Should we just go talk to them? I don't know.
Though, I want to make it clear, though, that, like, there is a cultural thing, like...
Oh, man,
think-
alright. I want to go see this old guy swinging a cane at people.
I think what
Yeah.
most people, most Americans would consider a dandy would also equate that with probably gay in
Yeah.
not good terms.
Yeah.
Like, that's, it's totally okay to be that kind of it's okay for anyone to be, whatever, dressed as
societally
dandy or not dandy, but yeah, like, societally okay. It's more of a thing for a straight guy in at least
be a
this
fancy
period
lad.
of British to be a dandy.
Captain, did you know General
Oh,
Armstead?
Armpit, you say?
Yes, I did. I did say armpit.
Oh, Armstead.
Just like you're acting. Armpit.
Jolly good fellow. Sat next to me at the last
Harsh
shindig
but
back
fair.
in '65. The 50th anniversary and all of that run. We had a grand old time swapping lies about our adventures on foreign shores. He swore by French.
Did he just crack up in the middle of his line?
China ladies.
Oh, Jesus.
This is what happens when you get your actors plastered.
Have you seen the General since the 1865 banquet?
I've never seen a general with a blanket.
Since
I love the blushing on his cheeks, just like fucking Santa Claus-esque.
What
Yeah.
plans for the Tontine money should you win it?
Spend as much of it as I can while I'm still alive and kicking.
Hell yeah.
This guy's pretty great. Let's hang out with him the rest of the game.
Ah, he said semen.
People think I should leave it to
I don't
my
get
only kin, Minette Booth Lacey. Never would, mind you. He's a bit of a laggard. He's never done an honest day's work in his life.
I outlast the others and be found the next day with the skull bashed in, look to Boone. He's sure to be holding a club in his hand.
All right.
So I don't think Booth Lacey would do it because that's
No.
like too much killing. That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go see these people. Just the other tontine holders.
There were the twins.
Good
What were their
due
names?
diligence.
Anita and Clara Thomas. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
For a second, I thought Andy Clare was in the game.
Well,
Would you care for some tea?
yes.
It's really quite good.
Yes.
We're going to have some ourselves.
I really won't be staying
This is the best scene.
Mm-hmm.
Social scene right here.
2 girls, 1 Watson.
Right.
Suppose he was at the
Baby from
last
Skype.
anniversary banquet. But we don't think we ever met him. We were so sorry to
These ladies are
hear
great.
of death. It is such a pity.
Well, so, I imagine you ladies have thought about what you do if you
Watson.
want tontine money.
We have no
It's okay.
living relatives,
You're gonna make it through this.
so there's no one to share
Don't hyperventilate.
with. We need very little to get by on.
I
You're a
really
very
like
nice boy, Watson.
Undoubtedly, we would leave it
really like
to
that the
the
subtitles are not
for
broken
preservation of
for the
riches.
the other one taking over the.
You're just a conversational
sentence.
hydra.
Cut off one head and it keeps talking.
All right.
Mike says the Totino's money. Sherlock Holmes and the mystery of the stolen pizza rolls.
Let's go see. Do you want to see? Let's go see Peter Dudley.
Yeah, I'm with Silverskin. Those ladies are my favorite so far.
They were amazing.
We were looking
I
into
agree.
the unfortunate death of General Farnsworth Armstead.
Oh, of course. I'll just come off a job if I had. My apologies for not looking the usual spit polish self.
Don't bother, I hardly noticed.
Make yourself at home.
Watson's pretty polite.
Why is this
That's
person
good.
like fake Australian instead of fake British?
Because he's poor and they're gonna make a commentary about classism or something.
But I've got to look at it philosophically. I'm the youngest now. Who's also got the best chance of lasting the longest.
Oh yeah, he's definitely just straight Australian, huh?
Yeah. That's a knife. That's what he said after the movie ended.
Is that the only like Australian film line that we know?
Probably something for Mad Max that can be mustard,
Nope.
but I can't.
Great. Perfect. Drill cup. Get wrecked, Watson.
Been laid up for 2 weeks now with this blasted gout.
Don't show me!
Nuisance. Have to be carted about by my valet.
Perhaps you should try avoiding those rich foods.
Awfully sensible. But I always say might as well eat what you want now because who knows what.
This is like, that's what my hair is going to be like when I'm 80.
Yeah, like speaking of Bill Corbett, that looks like Trace Beaulieu as
Did you know General
as a mad on
Yeah.
MST3K as Dr.
I knew
Forrester.
of him, of course.
He looks like old Forrester in like the last episode.
Yes.
Careful about his death.
God, that was an amazing
Me, I
bit.
hope to die at the
It
dinner
was
table.
really good.
Provided that doesn't happen any time in the near future. Tell me, if you won the tontine, what would you do with all that money?
There's a question to titillate the imagination. I've played around with that one every day for the past 20 years. And I'm still working on it.
I understand you have 2 sons in America and a daughter in London.
That's right. My sons own a very lucrative import company, and my daughter's married to a fine man, Wentworth Cobbett. Though he is a bit of a starving poet.
Okay.
Who was that person?
Wentworth Cobbett.
No, who was the person we were talking to?
Oh, he was the other one of the tontine holders.
You got a name?
No, I don't remember his name. Hold on.
Jones, comma ice cream in the chat says, "I'm sad new MST through K will have Patton Oswalt." Yeah, I'm really
that
sad
sucks.
about that too.
I didn't expect to ever say this, but yes, agreed. Patton Oswalt being in a thing makes me way less excited for it, basically. Though I
William
haven't-
Roland was that guy's name, Turkey.
Yep.
I haven't
Put it
actually
in the
paid much
thing.
attention to the new stuff anyways.
Jesus.
Okay, Cobbett was home working at the time of the murder.
Watson looks over all the poor people and looks and sends the least poor looking one.
Yep.
Good job, Wobbles.
Is this the... Let's send somebody this way. Tauntini nonsense. Alright.
Henry Ellis keeps trying to popularize the nickname Hellas, but no one's buying it.
New gang of pickpockets are working Hackney.
And it's true, we are safer from the PC police, thanks to Oswald Cobblepot for
The thing that might make it okay though is like he's not being brought on as a writer. He's just playing a character, so he still has to say the words that are written for him.
Yeah.
And like I trust Joel, and I actually trust the new host guy a bunch, whose name I forget right now.
Jonah something, I think.
Jonah Hill's in it?
Yeah. Yep.
And Michael Cera.
No, not Jonah Hill.
Seth Rogen? God, that would be the worst.
God damn it! I gotta look it up now.
Jonah Ray.
He's the co-host of the Nerdist podcast, which, like, I can take or leave the Nerdist podcast, but he himself is actually a pretty stand-up guy. Like, he's outspoken about, good stuff, and I trust him to not be a total creepo or,
I saw him have a
rail
chance.
about the PC police.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Red Bull in. I didn't know we had fucking sponsorship going on here.
Neville's super hype about getting that Red Bull.
Over at London Bridge Station.
Who's Lacey?
Booth Lacey. That's the...
Layabout.
Let's see if we can go find
Error.
this. Let's see if this does a thing.
Mr. Lacey. I
Oh
see
my
you still
God,
make
what
your
has
living
happened?
by strapping your arms and legs behind you and fooling the poor public out of its tuppence.
Man's got to make a living somehow. What can I do for you, Holmes?
I want to ask you about the murder of General Armstead.
General who? Really, Lacey? Perhaps you can fool some of the public some of the time, but you can never fool Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, that General Armstead. Where were you at 10 o'clock this morning?
Where else would I be? I was at church.
You, Lacey, at church. Hardly seems like it.
I swear, at St. Mary's. They pass out soup and bread every morning at 9:30. The father will vouch for me. You can even ask him.
I may just do precisely that.
Alright. Send a regular.
So for the MST discussion, to sort of wrap that up, confirmation from chat that it is Jonah Ray.
Yes.
And also, are you Jonah Ray? Who wants to know? Thank you, Jones. and I like the fact that his albums are named after MST lines, because that's handy. It's good to know.
Yeah,
where
no,
he's
he
coming
is
from
a
on
very,
that.
he is a very, very big fan of the show.
Dabs in the chat says, "Call the vicar. I don't give a fuck." Do we know how Armstead died yet?
No, so I
Like-
guess we could go talk to this guy, the medical
That-
examiner.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what did him in, Sir Jasper?
A sword through the heart, a smart upward thrust.
Okay. All right.
I thought there wasn't blood. Was there not blood at the other murder?
Yeah, there wasn't blood at the other murder. Armstead got stabbed. Who's this guy? I don't know. Let's go talk to him. Fuck it.
I'm here regarding the Armstead case. I take it this is the saber he had in his hand at the time of his death?
Aye, indeed it is. A lovely thing to behold, isn't it? Unfortunately,
Don't
it's
touch
not
it.
with evidence. The top half had traces of dust all along it, indicating it's been unused for quite some time. I did notice on the point a tiny amount of fresh blood. The general must have scratched his opponent. I'm
For some reason, I've got the strongest desire to watch Outlander right now.
This beautiful masterpiece. Ungar.
That's
What the fuck, dude?
Watson.
I just got a text message. Was any of that useful?
Um,
Should I replay it?
I mean, it was funny.
Yeah.
Did he say if the saber was used as the murder weapon?
He said it was unused.
That was the
Unused.
saber.
Yeah.
So he was killed by a sword, but this
Not
was the
not
sword.
his
that-
sword.
Right. This was the sword that he was holding and like fighting with.
It does seem like he probably scratched the killer or somebody. There was a tiny bit of blood on the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip. Let's just go talk to this guy.
Do you people have nothing better to do with your time than to interfere in police matters? Well, don't bother with this one. We have the matter under control. I've compiled a list of suspects, which you may not see. I intend to ask each one for an alibi, and the suspect unable to supply one is our killer. Quite scientific, really. Now, off with you.
Oh,
Great.
crime
Great.
solving is so easy.
Why don't you do it, asshole?
Who's this? Who's this?
Is there an
I mean,
option to
that-
just go home and wait for that asshole to come crawling back to you? Because that's the one we need to take.
Like, look, that sounded really basic, like basic police work, but you have to understand, like, this was a long time ago. He invented police work, so.
It's so easy to invent police work when it didn't
Yeah.
exist.
Basically, that John Madden of British bullshit.
It appears the survivors have outlasted the others because they have led such quiet lives.
Well, okay.
Do y'all want to just try and find the Russian?
That's what I want to do, but I don't. I mean, I guess we could go to that Russian social club. You want us to do that?
Sure, yeah.
Down for that.
Russian social scene is usually a pretty good show.
We sent a kid there before, right?
But I got the distinct feeling
I think so,
that he
yeah.
had no idea why I came to this location.
Okay. Well, all right.
Guess not.
Adventure game logic.
Oh.
There was a. We could check that circus thing.
So Dr. Trevelyan is a neurologist? What was that?
Oh, I was just looking.
Neurologist?
It's taking all of my strength not to fill this Google Doc with just nonsense.
I mean, you can just fill it with nonsense. Maybe make the nonsense a different color so we can tell.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing the rest of the stream.
Lady League of Finches hosts all dowagers for immediate enrollment in our grand plan.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for their kids and their dog.
Yep.
Great. Perfect.
Oh, video game.
Um,
Someone just messaged me? Oh no, that's on G. Okay. I mean, maybe Jacob Epstein, who's the president of the Russian Social Club?
yeah, let's talk to him.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk to him, or do we want to send an irregular?
What is that? Has sending an irregular done anything useful yet?
Yeah, I mean it has. It's helped us confirm alibis and stuff like that.
Does
it
it
also
cost? Is it free?
It costs less than us going somewhere.
Okay.
So it's time management kind of currency thing for the score.
Several whispered conversations.
I overheard several whispered conversations about anarchists. I did.
Let's see if they're breaking the NAP.
I've rung the bell a half dozen.
We can't use force against them.
Oh shit! The Russian embassy. Okay. Does the name Horseface mean anything to you? Let's go find out.
That dude was, yeah.
Quartered together in France in War College.
War College.
Did you know
War College is my favorite anime.
the rest of us to shame in the matters of love? Said it was because we had no horse face.
Wait, isn't there actually an anime about
for horses? Oh dear, no.
like kids in a private school that all represent different World War II powers?
Behind her back, that's what he called her.
Oh my god, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
Whatever became of her? She eventually became Mrs. Armstead and brought her great fortune to the marriage. I believe that Farney looked upon his stay in France as his last great fling.
Are you saying that there was no particular woman at the time?
I did not say that. There was one, but I never met her. My little flower, he called her. I remember one night he could not sleep. He was slightly drunk, and he kept rambling on about promises that must be kept and promises that couldn't be. Finally, he collapsed on the bed with such sadness in his eyes I will never forget it. Ma Fleurette, he said.
Whoa.
Touching.
Have you seen much of the General over the years?
We have always maintained our friendship through correspondence, until last week, that is. It was the first time we had seen each other in over 40 years. We had supper, and then went to see the French actor Philippe Arnaud perform. The General commented that my presence beside him while French was being spoken reminded him of the old days.
So your visit went well?
Exceedingly well.
Can you think of anything that might have been troubling him?
No, the General was in excellent spirits. He joked about the upcoming Tontine celebration at the Langham, and he was very enthusiastic about the new information concerning the Polar Star. In fact, this week he was supposed to meet with a countryman of mine about it. It is hard to believe that my...
Wait, this is French?
Gone.
Yeah, there's some overlap with like German there. It felt like for a minute.
We could go to Langham, was it?
Yeah, that's what I was
That's the
actually
place where the thing
too.
is.
It seems none of the staff knows anything about Armstead's demise. The manager was rather grateful I told him the news. Says now they can count on one less place setting at the banquet.
Perfect.
Great.
We stopped here, Watson.
What? No, it wasn't.
Nope.
Yeah, Jones, Ice Cream says he's supposed to meet with a Frenchman, Mateen. Yeah, he was, and then Mateen was murdered by a Russian with the penis unibrow in the hotel before that could happen.
Yep.
Well, wait.
That's the story so
Do we
far.
know that that Russian unibrow actually did the murdering, or was it just that he was a suspicious guy?
Well, he was the last person to see that guy alive.
And didn't he escape through a window?
No, but he just he ran out the door and ran into a cab, basically.
Oh, okay.
Matt Mitchell says Napoleon French did overlap a lot with German, so good to know.
But why was the Napoleon action figure backwards? There's got to be some nonsense about Waterloo that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the ABBA music videos, like, somewhere.
Okay.
Ye old Cheshire cheese. Oh, hey, Zeb Coulter's pawn shop.
Mm-hmm. Over there talking about France and England. Germ England. There we go. That's better. The great nation of Germ England. Who haven't we talked to yet?
Did we talk to Meek?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. I remember.
He's told us he got stabbed.
The last guy that we just talked to, that was Jean-Paul Girard, right?
Yes, yes. Count Rostov. Okay. That could be a thing.
Count Rostov was the last person to have the gem.
Are you from the police?
Were you expecting the police?
I was. My valet, Vladimir, reported to me that his interview with Pierre...
Are you police? You have to tell me if you are police. It is the law.
Tell me, why did he go to see Martine in the first place?
It was in reference to a certain valuable possession
Now let's
of
get
mine
plays.
that was stolen some years ago by Pierre's brother.
You are to tell me if you are police, because this is America. What a country!
My cousin.
Interesting book to include a chapter concerning that possession.
Oh, this is actually important. We'll need to rewatch this.
Then, how did you
Alright.
Are you from
No
the
point in
police?
Were
pretending.
you expecting the police?
I was. My valet, Vladimir, reported to me that his interview with Pierre Martin was decidedly
Vladimir, huh?
unproductive, as he was dead when Vladimir arrived.
I see. Tell me, why did he go to see Martine in the first place?
It was in reference to a certain valuable possession of mine that was stolen some years ago by Pierre's brother, Andre. I was in Paris and I read in the London Times that General Armstead was to revise his very interesting book to include a chapter concerning that possession. Originally, I came here to visit him.
Then, how did you discover Martine's whereabouts?
Shall we say, someone made me aware that Martin was also in London, that he was the general source of information. But when the General Armstead was reported dead, I had no other alternative but to pay a call on Martin. So I sent Vladimir, an old man's leg.
Is this guy a marionette?
I think so.
Why is he moving like that?
I don't like any of it. Alright,
So
what's Vladimir's last name? We need to find that kid.
I don't think we can because he's just that dude's valet. So
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Same place.
One of those lists was Bilbo Underhill.
Maybe I was more right about hobbits being in this game than I thought.
Come on.
Oh, fuck off.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh, alright.
Certainly was a chatty fellow, but I got the distinct feeling he
References,
had no idea
y'all.
why I came to this location.
I'm so mad right now.
Bilbo!
This came out in the 90s. Maybe it has a reference to Gex.
Someone's gonna tell Sherlock that they feel sorry for his mother.
I mean, he was the bravest little hobbit of them all. So.
Yo, our score is it almost.
Almost got to 420.
Aww. We have to
That's the
restart
sex
now.
number.
Matt Mitchell just says, "Nerds made this. Nerds."
Vladimir didn't have a last name.
No.
He's like, Cher or
Cher's it. Just Cher. He's like Cher. What is this one? We went there.
I wonder if we can go back to the hotel and investigate the crime scene now that we think so. Vladimir.
Is there any mention of the Tontine Fund in the General's will?
None. It simply states that Farnsworth Armstead's entire estate is to be used to form the Armstead Foundation, an organization to be dedicated to the study of military history.
What's lame? What a nerd. We talked to him. Have we been? We go library. We haven't been to library.
Are there any cool skaters to hang out with?
Kind enough to write down all the information. Evidently, Tontine comes from the name
Right.
of Lorenzo Tonti, the Neapolitan banker who introduced the system into France in the 17th century. The Battle of Waterloo took place on June 18, 1815. It is
Why is this all on one page of one book?
in Belgium.
It's
What a,
like an encyclopedia entry or something.
right, but like it's just Tonti and Waterloo.
Yep.
It's the Tonti Waterloo Encyclopedia.
Yep.
Very specific.
And it's 1 page long.
They'll make a wiki for anything these days.
Jones, Ice Cream says that Mateen had a brother that did steal the gem. That was Andre Mateen. I don't know if we can talk to that person now.
Just Pierre.
Can we go back to Pierre Mateen now that we know that Vladimir maybe didn't do it? Does that do anything different?
Let's just go to Manchester and take in a football game.
What was the hotel? Bridge House? Is that where? All right.
Because there was a guy on the thing named Chester Man. Get it?
Nope.
It's just this guy.
Man, comma Chester.
What's this one?
Thanks, Mike.
A plus.
What leads haven't we followed up?
I mean, we haven't talked to this guy, so let's just go talk to him.
Hall's assistant says he's in court and will be there all day.
Perf.
Objection.
Bump, 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 bump.
We can't talk to his ex, can we?
Finch?
Fitch, yeah.
His ex-wife? She's dead.
Wait, how did she die? When did that?
She died a while ago. She's his late wife. They always refer to her
late.
as late
Okay.
wife. Yeah.
Judging by the way everyone in this game talks about her, they're going to say she died of ugliness or something.
Yes, probably.
Did we went to the publishers already? That wasn't very useful. We talked to Jurgens, who has very soft hands.
Oh!
What? What?
Bodkin, Vladimir.
Oh.
Saw that?
Yeah, go back to the thing.
Oh, shit, son.
Oh, nice.
We have Vlad.
This seemed to be a dead end. No one had any
Oh.
information that would help us solve this case.
Motherfucker.
That's disappointing.
We went to the location and only found a discarded unibrow.
We didn't find people, we just found buildings. So we turned around and left.
I'm gonna go check on this food I have cooking.
Okay.
You all, I don't know.
Yeah, we will
do some case solving.
We'll consult.
Okay.
Yeah. Vladimir is the penis unibrow man.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
That's all we got.
And
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I was super excited to actually play this game, and then I ruined all of it.
You didn't ruin
fine.
anything.
This is exactly how this should be going.
Yeah.
I'm having kind of a blast. I just wish I was less stuck.
This is hard. I'm beginning to think this is kind of hard.